Hi everyone, this is Josh Kulp. We are learning Daf Shevui. We are on Daf Ayin Daled of Masechet Gittin. And I wanted to refer or talk about a Mishnah that I think some people might find troubling because they feel that the husband is basically forcing his wife to pay in order to get divorced. And that conjures up problems that we have in the modern world with agunot, women who are chained to their husbands. And I want to explain, without being apologetic, how this is different. The Mishnah, the first Mishnah I'm referring to, a husband says to his wife, "Hareze gitech, behold, this is your get, in order that you give me 200 zuz." She is divorced and she has to give the money. Now, she doesn't really have to give the money. She can refuse to give him the money and she won't be divorced. And basically, a husband can divorce his wife against her will, but he can't force her to pay $200 to get divorced. She'll have a choice here. I want to get divorced, I'll pay 200 zuz, not dollars, or I'll stay married. If she stays married, well, there are consequences for her and there are consequences for him. He'll be obligated to support her, and all of the financial guarantees that he normally has to give are still in effect. It might be in his interest to divorce her. If he doesn't want to stay married to her, then he doesn't need to take responsibility for her financial welfare. And maybe he'll decide that he wants to divorce her even without the 200 zuz. The problem of agunot isn't caused by this Mishnah. The problem of agunot is that women lack the agency to divorce their husbands or to force their husbands to give them a divorce. We learned a little bit of that in Ketubot. I think in the Talmud there are solutions to that problem. They got sort of changed in the Middle Ages that became more problematic. But I don't want you, while you're learning these Mishnayot about a Tanai, to think that about a condition, to think that the husband can force his wife to do any of these conditions. The only thing he can do is say, if you want to be divorced, you're going to have to follow those conditions. But that's not the same exact thing as forcing her to follow these conditions. I hope I'm not sounding apologetic. I'm just trying to lay out where this Mishnah works in the landscape of problems that are caused for women by Jewish laws of divorce. And I think the main problem doesn't lie in this Mishnah. The main problem lies in the fact that men can initiate divorce and women can't. And men can divorce their wives against their will is also a different problem, but that is a problem that was taken care of in the Middle Ages by Rabbi Gershom, who prohibited men from divorcing their wives without their consent. Okay, I hope that helps a little bit. And as always, you can always join our live class for more discussion.